They say it's all in the name, and the area of Milpa Alta is no exception. Roughly translated as high field, this region on the outskirts of Mexico City produces two of the most iconic Mexican culinary staples. Chef Jorge Córcega is my guide here.
To Milpa Alta.
First, he takes me to meet Laurencia Agordo,
Como este que está aquí, mira.
who teaches me a new technique for preparing one of my favorite ingredients, nopales. And in the nearby mole capital of Mexico City, San Pedro Atocpan, Don Luis Juan Alvarado Retana shares a secret family recipe and the delicious reason everyone knows this place by name.
Voy a empezar a bailar, de lo rico que está.
The flavors of Milpa Alta follow me home as I make my new go-to breakfast, a potato, nopalito, and egg taco.
Look at this beautiful thing.
And I also try to bring decades of technique into making my own mole.
I'm doing so many ingredients that I think I just put Mila to sleep.
From up here in Milpa Alta, it's clear some of the best recipes come from those closest to the land.
This is so beautiful. That's fabulous. Está delicioso.
In Mexico City's least populated borough, the land is wide open, and the roads trace gentle curves through the hills. Out here in Milpa Alta, Chef Jorge Córcega runs a program connecting farmers with restaurants in the city.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, tanto gusto.
Igualmente.
Welcome to Milpa Alta.
It's my first time here.
Yeah, this is another face of Mexico City.
Farmers here specialize in a crop unique and iconic to Mexican cuisine, nopales.
Like you know, always when you think in Mexico, you think in many buildings, cars, people, and it's true obviously, but this is completely another face.
Every time I leave Mexico City, I see the fields of nopales.
Yes, when you think in nopal, you think always in Mexico. You don't think in Bolivia
Yeah.
or Colombia, another country. Always
Yeah.
Mexico for us is identity.
It is one of our most iconic symbols and things that we eat.
Yes.
Across this region, roughly 40,000 families work to produce nearly 1 million tons of nopales a year. Laurencia Agordo is one of these producers.
Y este es un
Bueno,
nopal.
este es el nopal más fresco que he tenido en mis manos. Tantas cosas que saber de los nopales. Entonces, hay unos que son buenos para asar y unos que son buenos para cocinar.
Y otros para capear. Los
Ok.
para capear tiene que ser un poquito más pequeño que este.
Ok,
Sí.
como...
Este que está aquí, mira.
A ver,
Este.
ok. Ok, entonces este sería como para asar.
Y aquel para
Este para capear.
O igual también para asar. Va a depender del gusto.
¿Cuál es tu favorito?
A mí los favoritos son los pequeños.
¿Los chiquititos?
Estos.
Oye, Lau, tú no sabes cómo yo tengo una obsesión por el nopal.
Even though I cook with nopales all the time, I feel like I need a little lesson from an expert.
Siempre que los corto me espino. Enséñame
También
tus
yo.
trucos.
All over Mexico, you'll find people peeling nopales by hand like this. Using a slanted surface means the small thorns fall away during the cleaning process. Once both sides are clear and the edges are shaved off, the nopal is ready to cook.
¿Cuál es tu manera favorita de comer nopales?
Ay, pues asados y nada más con un poquito de cebolla o igual con unos chilitos
Ajá.
y un poquito de...
Es una
o
comida
igual,
fácil.
de preferencia asados, porque igual te los puedes comer crudos.
¿Sí?
Saben muy, muy bien.
Oye, nunca me he comido un nopal crudo. ¿Así solito? ¿Con
Solo.
limón y sal o
No,
nada?
así solo. Pruébalo.
Bueno,
Está
nunca he
muy-
probado un nopal así.
Sí, se comen hasta crudos, hasta en licuados y todo.
Está riquísimo, ¿saben? Dulcecito, acidito,
Frescos.
fresco, hasta tantito
jugo.
saladito y nada de la baba.
No
Cuando
se
está-
sienta, cuando estaba tiernito no se siente la baba.
Me
Vamos
estás
a
enseñando
ponerlos.
muchas cosas.
Vamos a ponerlos en el comal. Mira, puedes hacerlos de esta manera para cuando se cocine ya sea muy fácil de ponerlo en taco.
Te digo que los mexicanos tenemos el nopal como un ícono. Para la gente de Milpa Alta, el nopal es su vida.
Sí, definitivamente. De hecho, más o menos hace 5 años, Milpa Alta era el principal productor nacional de nopal.
Ok, y ese nos lo vamos a comer en un taco.
Que de hecho ya está. Aquí ya tenemos las tortillas
Ok.
y vamos a pasar a llevar
Va.
estos nopales. Ok, uno para ti. Let me tell you why this side.
Sí.
Because la tortilla
Ajá,
tiene 2 partes.
Ok.
The skinny part is belly
ajá.
y el otro lado
Is
es
the back.
exacto.
¿Y cómo sabes
always
cuál es cuál?
The skinny part.
La que
You
tiene
can feel
el...
it.
Sí,
Sí.
la suavecita.
Exacto.
Y
Entonces,
eso va adentro.
¿quieres probar las verdolagas?
Sí.
Purslane is a succulent, highly nutritious leafy green. It's been found to have the highest recorded levels of omega-3 fatty acids of any land-based plant.
Y tu nopal.
Ok.
Ahora le puedes poner la salsa que tú gustes.
Ok.
Ahora estamos listos. Va a ser uno de los mejores tacos que te vas a comer en todo México, te lo aseguro. ¿Qué te pareció?
Increíble. Es México en la tortilla y yo creo que es the Mexico that people don't know.
And many people say this is like a poor ingredient.
No.
This is not. Obviously not. It's
This is-
richness, is nutritiousness, the best
This
way
is
to
how
eat.
we eat, yeah.
Yes.
I was so in awe by being in the middle of this gigantic nopal field, and I was more in awe by the simplicity and beauty of the food that we were making with the freshly harvested nopales. This taco that I'm making for you today is inspired by that beautiful simplicity. We are going to start by making a sauce that's gonna finish off my nopalito and potato base. I'm gonna start by hydrating some chiles. And today I'm using the beautiful guajillos. Remove the stem, opening the chile, and you just release the seeds. Very easy to do. And I have a few here that I already cleaned. So I'm adding my chiles here. And I'm just gonna heat them for a minute or two. Meanwhile, I have my water that I'm bringing to a boil. I'm gonna add 1 garlic clove, along with a pound of ripe Roma tomatoes. The chiles are nicely toasted. Add in the water. I'm gonna add a couple of tablespoons of oil. Here I'm going to cook the nopalitos and the potato. Now, you know the nopalitos. Remove the thorns. Once you clean the nopalito, we're cutting into strips. Adding the nopalitos in here. Now we're gonna peel your potato. So we're gonna cut the potato into strips. And I'm gonna add my potato. Sprinkle some salt. Coarsely ground black pepper. And meanwhile, the chile is hydrated. I'm gonna puree these and turn it into a sauce. So I have my tomatoes. You want them super mushy with the skin starting to break and open. All the tomatoes. These garlic cloves, beautiful. And the chiles, meaty, soft, half a teaspoon salt. So I'm gonna flip the nopalitos and potatoes. The last thing I'm gonna add to my sauce is white onion, about 1 ounce, a slice. And I'm starting to heat a tablespoon of oil. And we're gonna puree the sauce until completely smooth. And I want every bit of the sauce to go into that pot. Let's taste the sauce. It's bright, tomatoey. I'm gonna pour it in the saucepan.
Stir. And now I'm gonna let it cook 3 to 4 minutes before I add the sauce into the potato and nopalitos. I'm gonna bring my tortillas, queso fresco for the garnish. The nopalito and potato mixture is perfect. Look at these. The browned potato, softened nopalito. I'm gonna add the sauce in here. I wanted to cover all my vegetables like this. I'm gonna bring my comal. My nopalito and potato mix is ready. This tiny little guy is perfect. The egg is gonna take a little bit longer than the tortilla. That was beautiful, Pati. Salt and pepper. I'm gonna heat my tortilla. And this plate I got and brought all the way from Milpa Alta. Tortilla, the potato nopalito mix. And now add your egg right on top. The sauce, queso fresco on top. Look at this beautiful thing. The homemade corn tortilla, nopalito potato guisadito, my sunny side up egg, which I love in a taco. I love these so much already. I don't even know what to say. It's so satisfying. The nopalito and the potato, and then look at the yolk it broke, so I can clean that yolk with the same taco. So all that delicious mess, brilliant to have a sunny side up egg inside of your taco. Breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner. This is so good, so good, so good. So good.
In Milpa Alta, there's a little town famous for one thing. Welcome to San Pedro Atocpan, where nearly every resident makes their living making mole. And Chef Jorge is helping me find the best. Don Luis Juan Alvarado Retana grew up in the business. While learning the techniques from his mother as a teen, he started dating his neighbor, Marta, and the two were married a few years later. Now, this husband and wife duo make over a dozen gourmet mole recipes with their daughter Magali.
Hola.
Hola, bienvenidos.
¿Qué tal?
¿Qué tal?
Mucho
Mucho gusto.
The specialty here is mole almendrado. Every recipe starts with a base of almonds and different kinds of dried red chiles. After that, dozens of ingredients can be added to create unique flavors for any taste. And I get to sample this mole buffet.
Digamos que el almendrado es un término medio. No es ni tan picante ni tan dulce.
Voy a empezar a bailar de lo rico que está.
Pues lleva almendra.
Entonces te lleva almendra y piñón.
Pruebe el sabor. Muy rico.
Es muy parecido, pero el de manzana es un poquito más dulcecito. Por la manzana y el arándano.
No, bueno, ahora este es
¿Qué
el que
tal?
me gusta más.
Clientas, ahora lo difícil es decidir.
Sí, no, es que ahora me gustó más ese.
Ajá,
Este es el de
para
con
todos
camarón
los
seco.
paladares, los paladares.
Tienes que sentir el sabor del
No.
camarón, pero no tiene que ser demasiado intenso para que le gane
No,
a
no.
todos los 22 ingredientes que
ya,
lleva.
no, ese es el que me gusta más. Es que tienes razón, porque yo siento que mucha gente echan todos los ingredientes, no se fijan en el tostado, echan demasiadas especias y no tienen como las capas de sabor que hacen exactamente lo que tú dices, que te hace que sea armonioso.
It's estimated that this tiny town of only 9,000 people makes 60% of the mole consumed in the entire country of Mexico.
Entonces es algo que une al pueblo y que todos quieren promover el mole para beneficiar al pueblo. No hay riña.
Debido a que todas las familias se dedicaron a la producción de mole, cada quien tiene su receta y cada quien busca su mercado. Aún así, el que cada familia tenga su característica de receta, pues hace que hay gustos para todos, ¿no? Que aquí se hace una gran industria, se generan muchos empleos, hay mucha derrama económica. Y al ser productores podemos elaborar cualquier tipo de mole, cualquier receta. Si el chef nos los pide más picante, más dulce, menos espeso, nosotros somos, sobre todo mi papá es el especialista en equilibrar las recetas.
Un par de cubetitas van a ir a mi casa en Washington.
Muy bien.
Before going home, I'm stopping by Jorge's kitchen to learn a new recipe using mole, along with cocinera Sonia Perez.
We're gonna use
The
the
corn husk?
purple corn husk
Yes.
to make
Tlapique.
tlapique. Okay.
Yeah. It's a kind of tamal without masa.
Inside this purple corn husk, we're cooking nopales, cheese,
Sonia, ¿tú creciste comiendo tlapique?
Sí.
chile, and onion.
Qué rico.
And salt.
Okay.
Okay. Remember, like you wrap it, obviously, you know. Okay. Then close completely, just like that.
Just like this, ¿cómo le cerras? Ah, es que
Like
lo
that.
empujaste.
To the
Sí.
end. We put the tlapiques
Ajá.
on the
Lau
comal.
couldn't resist stopping by to see what we're doing with her nopales.
Hola, Lau.
While the tlapiques cook, Jorge and Sonia teach me how to use a special tool for making tortillas.
You're gonna take some dough with this,
Okay.
and this angle is like your finger inside. You can see,
Yeah.
okay? And you're gonna go to the front always, with not too much pressure.
Wow, o sea, queda súper delgadita.
Like a print. Slowly, yeah. Again, don't worry.
Do it again.
Take more.
It's like making tortillas with Play-Doh.
Yeah. Open. 4 fingers like this on the edge.
Tanto. I am ready to eat. Okay.
You wanna try the tlapique with mole.
I'm gonna grab a tortilla and I'm just gonna put the tamal in the tortilla. I'm so happy with my taco.
Okay, me too.
But then
Looks
I'm gonna have
fantastic.
one of yours, yeah.
Yes.
Qué rico.
So well, you have to try it. Wow. Okay. I told you. Now our language is
Bueno, muchas gracias, aprendí muchísimo.
Thank you for coming with us.
No.
Remember, this is Milpa Alta, and this is our work, and we are so proud and share all of this culture, tradition. It's so good food.
So wonderful. The Milpa Alta mole is one extraordinarily exquisite, silky mole sauce. An essential thing is to fry almost every single ingredient before you puree it into a paste. You have to have a big batch of oil. I've been heating it here over medium heat. You have so many ingredients. The smaller ingredients will take between 3 to 5 seconds in the hot oil. What you want to see is them transforming. So I have a teaspoon of thyme. 1, 2, 3. Marjoram. Anise seeds. And now, boom! All the flavor is bursting out and being transformed. Coriander seeds. Allspice berries. Whole cloves. With the garlic, I'm gonna give it a few more seconds and the spices. Half a cup of dark raisins. Dried bay leaves. For the cinnamon, it's not the Cassia, it's the Ceylon. You know that it's true canela, the one we use in Mexico, and you can break it. And you want to break it into pieces so that the passing through the oil is through most of the canela and not just the outside. Pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, untoasted, and I'm combining peanuts with pine nuts, hazelnuts, and pecans. Peanuts first. I'm doing so many ingredients that I think I just put Mila to sleep. Pine nuts, the hazelnuts, pecans, and we have 4 different kinds of chiles. Pasilla, which is this chile, it has a delightful, bitter, and kind of metallic taste. We have the ancho chiles that you know, and then the mulato chile, which is even more chocolatey, and it's a variety of the poblano chile that's also dried. And then the chipotle chiles. So I want to start with the anchos. See how they puff? So this is the mulato. Also adding the chipotles. Look at the beautiful bright red from the chipotle. The pasillas. I'm obsessed with Maria cookies, so I'm using Maria cookies. Now, Marta used a different kind of cookie that has a little bit of an orange taste, but you can try any biscuit or cookie that you like. We're gonna use corn tortillas as well. I could not believe it when Marta told me that she also passes the chocolate through oil. And this is your Mexican chocolate, the typical that comes from the bar. Of course, I'm not keeping it in the hot oil for a long time because that would just melt it immediately. Chocolate, a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of salt. I'm gonna turn off the oil, mix this. Now I want to start pureeing the ingredients in batches. And here we go. I mean, how flavorful does this look already? I'm gonna mix it and I'm gonna give it another round until it's a finer paste. Yes, 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 yes. Now that you know how to make your base, you make enmoladas, which is what we're gonna do right now. An enmolada is like an enchilada that has a mole sauce instead of a salsa roja or verde or another kind of a sauce. So I have the base, and then I'm adding chicken broth, and then you just start mixing with the broth. You can get a whisk in here. You scream when you taste it of how good it is. I mean, it is just heavenly. I have homemade corn tortillas. This chicken is just chicken breasts that I poached. I'm mixing the chicken with the mole. Now we're gonna have the mole inside, outside, under, over, everywhere. Tortilla, chicken covered in mole. Fold. So this, I'm not even gonna pretend I'm adding a little mole sauce. Crema mexicana, Mexican style cream. And toasted sesame seeds. ¡Qué emoción! It's filling, it's satisfying. It has so many layers of flavors. It comes so harmoniously together in one bite. And I get to eat 3 of those. And you can too.